Okay, everyone, welcome to Hungary then. Last week was a horrible end to the race at my home Grand Prix, but, you know, Silverstone woes. Right, let's just go through this quick and go to the race weekend then. Right, so the weather forecast all looks pretty clear. There's small chance of rain, but I'm not too worried about that. Development, more engine power, more durability. And we fouled on our rear downforce, which is a shame. Right, looking at the performance index, look, we're third fastest team now, so we've really jumped ahead of Mercedes, Aston Martin and Ferrari. Currently in progress, I haven't got anything. I'm going to have to wait for practice to finish. But Yuki is doing more on the powertrain, chassis and durability. Taking a look at the standings after our last race, DNF. And you can see that we could have potentially gone up to 6th place if it wasn't for that. Constructors were quite far away from Mercedes still, but hopefully Yuki's going to start putting in some points. George and Lewis level on points at 75 each, so that's a good inter-team battle. Everyone else is fairly split, as you'd expect. But yeah, hopefully Yuki can start moving up. I've upped the difficulty a bit because I feel like I was running away with some of the races. And hopefully I'll see you after qualifying.
Welcome to Budapest once again for another round of Formula One action. Historically, a good race for first-time victories, with Button, Hill, Alonso and Heikki Kovalainen all reaching the top step of the podium for the very first time right here. 14 corners then for our drivers to navigate at the 2.7-mile Hungaroring today. It's 6 lefts and 8 rights around a lap here, with average speeds in the region of 120 miles per hour. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And starting next to them is George Russell. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Norris, Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, Tsunoda, Sainz, Cohen, Perez, Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Albon, Ocon, Joe, Hülkenberg, Gasly, Sargent, Bottas, and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me in the commentary box today, former racing driver herself, Naomi Schiff. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say, they've got the better of them more often than not. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, every driver certainly has their own way of preparing themselves before a race. But I can tell you that pre-race rituals are a real thing. When I was in go-karting, I used to touch every wheel in a specific sequence before I got into the kart. And then I stepped up to cars and had a specific set of fireproof base layers just for race day. So watch the drivers when they're on the grid. Some may be sitting on the floor and isolating, others may be up to other things that they do. But these little things really help their minds get ready for the race.
Okay, incredible parking there, nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get a good launch as the race starts. Keep an eye on the lights, the start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is full.
Right, here we go for the start then. We're the only ones starting on the softs. Try him round the outside. Looks like Perez has got ahead of us. We don't want the Astons both getting in front. Stroll managed to sneak through. That was a
All
bit
right,
of a
let's
risky
focus now
one.
for the rest of the race.
Wow, he was alongside us for a long time there. But we full Stroll out. So we're going to watch the replay of the start then. It's a fairly okay start for everyone, no major mistakes. As we're heading into turn one, we've got a lot of room around us, but we still go right around the outside, very wide. Come back in alongside Stroll then, who gets ahead of us, and then it's a battle to try and stick in our position. Just about fend off the Alpine. It's all about trying to take advantage of the first lap and get back past Stroll early on. As you can see, we just about get down his inside. Coming up to the chicane. Just not enough room for two cars, and we had the inside, so that's us getting the position.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Yeah, we'll try and get past Perez, but it's not easy in him in a Red Bull. I more just want to stick with these guys. Looks like we've dropped Alonso a little bit. Stroll's sticking with us. Not sure how I'm going to get past. There's not really many overtaking spots, that's for sure. We run it wide there.
Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing.
Yeah, Alonso's back in the DRS as well now.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Perez going for a move on Yuki. Well, Perez got Yuki, that's not good for us. This is absolutely relentless, it's so fast around the laps.
Okay, pit in this lap and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
Right, we've gone for an early pit stop.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go! Go, go! That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Right, look at that delta, so we're 17.2 behind. Almost lose it there on the outlet.
Okay, mate, we've got some clear track in front of us, and let's make the best of it. So please make this next one a very fast lap.
Right, this lap's got to be the one then. We've got to try and really push.
Great stuff. It looked like you made easy work of that target.
Oh, that's a purple
Let's try and
lap
keep
as
that going
well.
right through to the end of the race.
Hit our target and got purple lap.
Caution, caution. Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags. Okay, and that's a red flag. Red flag. Keep the delta positive, and let's have you straight to the pit lane, please.
That's me ruined, I
there's been an
think.
incident on track resulting in loose.
Last place and there's a red flag. Wow, what can I do from here?
Right.
As we watch Ocon up ahead, running in P12. Makes a simple spin. Everyone's going to pile through. But now we bring out a red flag. Wrecked my race. That should have not been a red flag.
Get a nice advantage here. Let's have a think about how we handle the rest of this race.
Oh, we're going to have to go on the hards.
Deja vu here, but there's a good opportunity to get this start spot on. Come on.
Perez got an engine failure off the race start.
Don't forget, you've got more control than ever over your ERS mode, so play around with them in your MFD. Okay, clear. Good job, nice overtake.
So our second restart then. You can see us just about at the back. We go a bit of wheel spin, more or less go sideways. And then Perez with the engine failure, you can see there. There goes the smoke. But we take no prisoners, send it down the inside. It's going to be a very aggressive start from us. Because we need to get as many places back as possible to try and get ourselves back into the points.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled. Okay, mate, we've got to move up the order if we can, so I'm setting you a new target. Push, push.
Well, he's going for 10th. He's being very aggressive. Happened to force him out on that chicane. Alright, we should get him here because we've got DRS and we can deploy in the battery as well. Run it in D. Right, Alonso next up the road. Not going to manage to hit this objective. Not unless something happens in front.
Okay, unlucky, mate. It was a good try, but we didn't quite meet our targets. Not to worry. Get your head down and chin up, and let's focus right the way into the checkered flag. Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us. 3.7 seconds.
Oh, I just can't catch up with Alonso.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 3.8 seconds.
Well, if we could get that 10th place, at least then we would get the fastest lap point and all.
Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Oh, we caught up massively there.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Come on, can we get one place? Final lap. I don't know where we would have been without that red flag. George Russell with the win. Going across the line in 11.
And the best of British and the best on the track. It's
Well, we tried.
What a true show of character to fight through the grid the way they
That
did,
red flag
to not get beat
was
down by
ruined.
starting so far
Absolutely
down, and to
ruined
come
me.
back and win it all just goes to show how strong
Unbelievable.
this driver is.
Well done, George. British winner again.
after an excellent performance at the Grand Prix. I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations
But
tonight.
we're challenging him in the title,
and they
so
certainly deserve it.
that's not something we wanted. And Hamilton got on the podium. Oh, there we go. That's our challenge over, I think. Don't know what happened to Max. Or was it Max that got the engine failure? I'm not sure. Oh. What could have been? What could have been?
It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
There we go then. Yuki come 8th. Got 4 points. He's doing well. That's where I was hoping he would come every race. I think we could have come 5th in that. 5th was easily on. What a horrible red flag. I gained in everything but focus, but I don't think my focus was off in that one. That was probably the best drive I've ever done. Unbelievable though. Oh. Now, who could this secret meeting be with? I don't know. But you're going to have to tune in next week to see the secret meeting and my favourite track as we head off to Spa. All there is left to say is see you in a few laps. Thanks for watching.